Hello, everyone. Welcome to the only live webcast that brings you the passion, the power, and the pulse of the mighty One New Zealand Warriors. This is Ruin Hammer Live 2026. Yep, we are the official webcast of Warrior Nation, who are the official Aussie-based supporters movement led by the great Richie Morgan. I'm your host, Hammer, and joining me tonight, as usual, is my co-host and fellow Warriors Tragic, Warrioroo, Rob. But we are also joined from our brothers, by our brothers from across the ditch, Brad and Richie from the Standoff. Gents, how are we all doing tonight?
Doing
Yeah,
good.
doing good.
Really good.
No complaints.
Good. A lot of enthusiasm there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The heavens are about to open up here in southeast Queensland. There's terrible weather on the way. So it's stinking hot. There's about to be a big storm, and then we're about to get like somewhere up to like 500 mils of rain before Monday. So it's nuts. Might have
You've had a lot of bad weather up there in the past 12 months, and then you went to New Zealand and you took the bad weather.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's not great here either. Yeah.
Oh, we're about to in Auckland. We're about to have another massive storm this weekend too, and it's muggy as hell up here at the moment. But
Yeah, it's absolutely putrid here. But anyway, soldier on.
Well, it looks like it's the end of the world. It's like Armageddon type stuff, isn't it? It is. Like these weather situations are just.
We never used to have it.
Ridiculous.
We never used to have anything this bad, and now all of a sudden, it's every storm season. It's a wretched storm season. Yeah.
I'm up there in a couple of weeks, mate. Can you make sure there's good weather when I get there?
Oh, I'll try and pull a few strings for you. Yep.
All right, boys. Just quickly, how was your off season, Brad and Rich? Did you get up to much?
no, the weather kind of limited a lot of the stuff up here for me. Just trying to be a good partner for the 4 months that league's not on. To make up for being an asshole for the next 6. And caught up with Rob. Did my one social interaction for the Christmas holiday.
Oh, I feel privileged.
But yeah, no, it was good. And yeah, just contemplating. It's going to be a massive year for the Standoff because we've got a big season, then the World Cup. So yeah, going to be a long couple of months for me and Richie.
Yeah, well, Rob and I were saying the same thing last week. It's last week was the start of, I think they were saying 35 continuous weeks now of NRL rugby league, and then we go into the World Cup. So it's 40-something weeks that we're going to be stuck in front of our computer screens.
Sorry, ladies.
Weeknight. Yeah. How about you, Rich? How's things been down Wellington way, bro?
Yeah, no, not too bad. I've been pretty much plugging away at work, so didn't get too much of a holiday. I got a week or so, but we're inching closer to the time of year we want, and we got some tickets locked away for Anzac Day, so the excitement's sort of ramping up. Yeah, looking forward to it. But otherwise, doing well.
I noticed on a social media post the other day, mate, is it your young fella that's signed up to play for the Upper Hutt Tigers?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. My old man played for the Upper Hutt Tigers.
Oh, did he? No kidding.
Yeah, long time ago.
Awesome. Small world.
Yeah.
No, he's keen though. We're doing a February push-up challenge and stuff, and he started having his protein shakes and stuff and trying to get himself season ready. So it's cool. Yeah.
Nice. Are you going to be one of those weekend footy dads now, mate?
Yeah, I always have been. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, boys, let's get into a couple of discussion points. Let's talk about the first before we get tonight. Is going to be the night that we review our predictions from last season, and then we're going to do 20 predictions for 2026. We'll get to that a bit later on. We just want to chat to the boys about a few things rugby league. Firstly, Payne Haas, or should I say Hakeem Haas, signing with the Bunnies. Bit of a huge surprise, this one. What were your thoughts on it, boys?
It was a bit surprising why it happened. We can argue about it all day, I think, and they're probably going to spend the whole year talking about it. But hell of a move for the Rabbits. I know a lot of people were giving them a bit of grief about losing Keon. That's more than worthy replacement there.
Decent.
Yeah.
And yeah, having Fafita there too. It definitely brings them up a level. Not that they're not a good level to begin with, but yeah, he's one of the best props running around. So any team that can try to nab him is onto a winner.
More importantly, Brad,
Yeah,
it brings the Broncos level down.
It does.
So yeah, I'm happy about it from that point of view.
yeah,
Absolutely.
have to agree, mate. Yeah, because all the mail that had been coming out of Brisbane is that it was just a formality that he was going to sign for, I think, a 12-month contract with the Broncos again, and see how that Rugby 360 goes. So yeah, it was a bit of a blindside in that regard. And interesting, the Broncos sort of waived the 10-day cooling off period. I think they realised that there was no chance that they were going to talk him out of it. He had his mindset, needed a new challenge, needed a change, and apparently he grew up supporting the Bunnies, and his old man was a Bunnies fan as well. So you put all that information together, and it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. The Wayne Bennett factor was probably the big one for him. Apparently, there's a couple of clauses written into his contract. One of them is that if Bennett moves on, he's free to negotiate. The other one was R360. He's allowed to negotiate with them. But there's a story circulating in Sydney at the moment that it's all been set up by Michael Shummus for the PNG bid, and PNG will go after Haas, Bennett, Latrell Mitchell, and Dave Fafita. So interesting.
Have a dream.
Well, we'll talk about it off air. That would be so much better than the recruitment that the Perth Bears have gone through. They've just missed out on everyone that they've looked at, haven't they?
Yeah.
They haven't really signed a marquee player as yet.
Bit like the Dolphins as well. They threw the checkbook at a lot of really good players. They also missed out on Munster. They missed out on the Cheese and a few other guys. So
But
they ended up with a fairly decent roster, though. It's easier to sell. Did. Brisbane is an easier sell than Perth. Yeah,
absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Brad, you were fortunate enough to go to an open training session at the Warriors a couple of weeks ago. Anything interesting come out of that day, mate?
Yeah, it was good. They invited me along to teach them a few skills and stuff. So there's a few more offloaders in the team now, thanks to me. But no, it was they did a thing for members. Say, come watch them. It felt like you were watching prisoners. They had them all on the field, and you were behind the big fence, just trying to find a way on. And then I didn't stay to the end. Because at the end you could jump on the field and get photos, but I was with a very impatient girlfriend who wanted a picture with Mitch Barnett. She saw Mitch Barnett leave before the training finished and said, I'm not interested anymore. So then we gapped it. But we stayed for like the majority of the training. When we left, they were kind of warming down. But I think I was messaging you guys when I was there. There was a few things, like I know some people in the social media circles were saying how injured Tane Tuapiki was and that he had broken his leg and shit like that. But he was out there training. He was still a limited role, but he was playing fullback for a bit, which I found interesting because Chance was out there and they had Chance in centre for a lot of that. They also had AKP out there on the wing with Ali Lautawa. That was their centre wing combo in the training session. And yeah, Mitch Barnett did a little bit with the main side, and then he went off to like the Luke Metcalf. Jet Cleary, I don't know what's happening with him, but he was with them as well. Just doing like little warm-up drills. But it was good to see they all look super fit, which I think Webby and that have said today that they all made a promise to each other that they would come back in great nick, and it was the first time in his coaching career that every player did, which is good. You know, fitness has always been a bit of an Achilles heel with this team. So,
yes,
it was good to get down there. I could argue all day about what the club does for the members and what they probably should do. But for that, it was good to go down and just see the boys. And yeah, I saw heaps of other members on Facebook. They were on doing getting pictures with everyone. So it looks like all the players at least stuck around and did their stuff, except for Mitch, who was obviously off doing rehab. So, but yeah, it was good to see. And the team looked nice and fresh. And there wasn't too many other things other than that Tane at fullback. thing that I noticed. But yeah, look good.
Hey, we got our first trial this weekend. Is it Napier?
Yeah.
In Napier?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gets Manly.
Against the Manly Sea Eagles. They released the trial squad, and that one late change today, which is Roger Tuivasa-Sheck out with a hammy injury, and Motu Pasicala, is it? Who's been brought in to start. What are your thoughts on the trial team? Who are you excited to have a look at in this week's trial?
For me, Gannon, just because we've only seen highlights from him. Well, I've only seen highlights of his Super League career, and we know the level of Super League, the level of NRL are completely different. But there's a lot of big reps on him, so it'll be good to see him out there, just to see what he's got. I don't expect him to be in the 17 round one, but I think he's going to be knocking on the door. He's a big unit as well, and he had some nice footwork at the training. But I think he's the top one, and then next game is the All-Star game, where I think we might get AKP and DWZ marking each other, maybe. Which will be an interesting thing, which isn't for the trial, but it's still Warriors related.
Yeah. Richie, anyone you're keen to look at?
He took the words out of my mouth. Gannon was immediately for me because he's just the unknown. He's the different one, the one we haven't really seen a lot of, and just that the position he plays. We've got good cattle already in those positions. I want to see him go out there and make the most of his chance and really, really make Webby think, about the start of the year, because we've got a lot of good we've got a lot of good back rowers. It's interesting to see what he does. Yeah,
Rob, they've named Leka Halasima in the centres, which was a bit surprising for me. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think it's just to fill a spot this week because you've got guys out with injuries and other guys locked into the All-Stars game, or is Webby showing his hand? Are we looking at, with guys like Morgan Gannon and Eddie Iremia Toiava, who had a great back end of last season? You got Demetric, you got Shannon Stowers, you got Kalis Fatialofa kind of knocking on the door. Do you think Webby's showing his hand that maybe Leka could move one step over and fill a centre role, considering we've got a guy like Rocco Berry who's injured?
Yeah, it tells me it's a serious consideration, considering that's the way we finished in that finals game last year. He did quite well, although I think I was saying to you boys in the chat, there was one really bad moment in that game where he had to draw and pass, and he just threw an absolute shocker. So we know that he's got the robust running game and that kind of thing, and he'll beat almost anyone one-on-one. But yeah, there's a few sort of finesse elements of the centre play that he probably needs to fine-tune. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, this is a preview for round one, Leia Tower and Halasima. Of course, I'm forgetting about Pompey here as well. But that's the big thing for me is the centres, because Leia Tower just fell off the face of the earth the back end of last year after having a really hot start. So and with Berry injured, so you'd have to think Pompey's one centre position, and maybe these guys are sort of dueling it out for the other position. And then, of course, if you have Halasima in centres, it opens up a back row spot and also an bench spot as well, so it can be a way to sort of increase a bit of strike into the team as well.
Yeah, well, that's it. We've got a lot of those guys, as I mentioned, the guys I mentioned before. Add to that Jacob Laban, who I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
And it's that, what is it, a six-man bench now?
Yes.
I understand what it is, but I'm hoping Webby still has the idea that he's operating a four-man bench and the other two guys are simply there like a specialist outside back and maybe a specialist half, just in case we cop a head off. And that's how I'd be using that extended bench from now on. I'd have my 14 to 17 as the four guys that I'm going to rotate. And those other two are just there as an emergency. But yeah, going to be interesting to see. One guy I'm keen to look at this weekend, boys, is Luke Hanson. In the halves. had a good season last year, coming up from flag into the cup team, and really looks like a true 5'8". Runs the line well, got a good passing game on him, has a really good kicking game, and nothing against Tanner Boyd or Chanel Harris-Tavita, but I would actually have Hansen ahead of Chanel to start round one. I think I would rather Chanel be used as that 14 that comes off the bench. He covers more positions than Tamari Martin, and he's bigger, more robust. But I'm not the coach, and there's a good reason for that. Webby knows what he's doing, so I'll leave that in his hands. Chance named to play 5'8" in this week's All-Stars game. Thoughts on that? We've seen him for the Kiwis at 5'8". Thoughts?
Running 5'8" is
Yeah.
about all I could suggest. It's a good opportunity for him to show off any new attacking prowess that he's been working on in the off season, I guess. It's always kind of listed as one of his major limitations. Got a good running game and everything, but you don't see a whole lot of anything else. So yeah, good opportunity to showcase that.
It's an interesting team from old Adam Blair because he didn't pick Aaron Clark, and he's got James Fisher-Harris at lock.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But Chance, you know what you're going to get from him in the halves. It's a lot of pressure on the 7 and a lot of running from Chance.
It's the same as his fullback, high involvement.
Yeah.
A lot of runs.
Yeah, he'll get a lot of touches, a lot of runs, but offers no kicking game at all.
Yeah.
So it's all going to fall back on. Is it Martin's playing halfback? Is he?
Oh mate, you're making.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Quick Google.
Google the team.
Brad's got it.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Tamati's playing 7. And Trey Mooney's playing front row, which will be good to look at for those fantasy people because he's cheap. And Jacob Laban, it's his first proper game back. He's playing second row. So another one for us to watch there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Adam Pompey is on the extended. He didn't make the cut either.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I don't know. Does that mean he doesn't get to play? So it would have been better off if he had stayed in New Zealand and played a trial for the Warriors, or
Yeah, you'd think so. But they've got extended bench, so Pompey and Jesse Arthurs, so it's not a bad extended bench.
Interesting that the Broncos told Jesse Arthurs you can go to the All-Stars game because you're not coming to Vegas. He's not picked in that squad to go to Vegas. So writing's on the wall for him. He'll sign with the Perth Bears.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Before we get into our predictions, boys, Brad, you'd be excited for Vegas this year with the Dragons going over there, one of your favourite. Isn't it 4 underwhelming teams going to Vegas this year?
Yeah.
It is the first Vegas that I would be happy to not bother watching if I didn't have a show reviewing the games. I'll be interested to see how the doggies go. The rest it's Dragons, Cowboys, and Knights.
Thank you. See, I didn't even remember them all. That's how underwhelming it is.
They do feel like the teams you would pick individually to go with other groups.
They're like the leftovers. It's like they're the last 4 teams that haven't been, so I suppose they got to go.
Well, Storm
Who are the teams that haven't been now?
Storm, Dolphins, is it Eels and Tigers?
Titans.
Oh, Titans haven't gone either.
Yeah, well, because it's 17 teams, so
17
it's
teams.
Okay. So, and I know Bellamy hasn't wanted to go. So that because it feels like it's missing a Storm or something like that going.
Yeah.
Even the Dolphins, I think the Dolphins have exciting footy in them. But the Knights,
Yeah.
the Knights could pull out a good performance. I think
Yeah, I
they're
think they'll be much improved this year. I think
Yeah.
they'll be a pretty good side.
Yeah.
Did I have
think
them
so too.
last?
But yeah, it's just four very underwhelming teams.
Trying to remember.
And then there's who's the Super League teams going? Is it
um,
Warrington?
Leeds?
oh, shit, I don't know.
No. Who's playing the Broncos in the World Club Challenge? Because they're going as well.
Yeah, they are. I think that's Leeds, isn't it? Didn't Leeds win it? No, St. Helens won, didn't they? Oh, shit, I don't know.
You're just throwing darts at the wall, Brad.
Yeah, I know Wigan didn't make it. Yeah, it's Leeds and it was Hull KR won it. It's Leeds and Hull KR.
That's right, Hull KR.
That's right. That was Maria Hargraves, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was
Yes.
that Hull KR last year? Yeah. Okay. All right, boys. Have you got your predictions from last year ready? We're going to review our 2025. So last year we did 25 predictions for 2025. This year we're doing 20 predictions for 2026 because it's just getting way too hard. Who wants to start off with their predictions from last year? I'll throw to you, Richie, because Brad reckons he's got 8. With the possibility of 10. So
I'm coming in defending my title. I'm defending my championship here.
Okay. What ones have you got, Rich, from last year?
Not a lot of correct ones, put it that way. Okay, so 25 predictions last year. I had my top 4 being Storm, Sharks, Panthers, Broncos, in that order. So incorrect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happily wrong here. The Warriors finished 10th. I had Barnett to win the Simon Mannering medal. We know what happened there. I had Queensland winning Origin.
So you got that right.
Yeah. I had New South Wales winning Women's Origin. I had this is the last time I'm ever making this prediction. Cleary, I had Dally M. I know he's got a template for a season now. He always has a few weeks off and comes back and, wins a comp. So I had Adam O'Brien to be sacked. I had Warriors to win in Las Vegas. So, Warriors to beat Knights on Anzac Day.
Got that right.
Warriors to make the finals of NRLW this year.
Yes.
I've brought that one back out again. Storm versus Sharks grand final. No. Storm premiers. So no. Wayne Bennett to help the Bunnies back into the top 8. I feel like just injuries derailed that one, but this year. Titans to get wooden spoon. Nearly. Tonga to beat Kiwis in Pacific Championship final. Happily got that wrong. Khan Pereira leading try scorer this year. Please. Izako leading point scorer.
Yep, got that right.
Yeah, definitely.
Harry Grant, man of the series for Origin. Should have made him Golden Boot. Jerome Hughes, Clive Churchill. Harold Matt's Warriors fall short of going back to back. I should have shown faith there. Warriors New South Wales Cup squeeze into the finals and eliminated. So no, very wrong. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Michaela Brake leading try scorer NRLW for the Warriors. She had other ideas. Unfortunately. AFB Golden Boot winner. No. Tonga did not do as well as I thought they would.
No.
Madge gets Broncos to bounce back to a prelim. He did better than that. And Roosters to go back-to-back NRLW. No. That was the last of it. So
what was that? 5?
So 5 out of 25.
And it felt like about 5, yeah.
Yeah, I've got it on here. 5 out of 25, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob, what did you have, mate?
All right. My 25 for 25. Number 1, Warriors to finish 10th. Will be in contention for most of the season, though. Wrong. Webby will pick his usual team and will struggle to score points in Vegas, suffering a frustrating loss. He will make changes around round 4. The first part
I'll
was
give you that.
right, but
I'll
I
give you
think
that.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think he made any changes. I think he just kept the same team. So as we said before, no half points. So I'll cop the L there. Number 3, Ali to be Warriors' top try scorer. He was after round 3. Barely played again after that. Number 4, Tane will get frustrated with lack of game time and ask for a mid-season release. Thankfully, he didn't.
No.
Ricky Stewart will blame Vegas for his team not making the finals in 2025. Did he roll that one out for them? Not for them going out in straight sets? Did he say
No.
something like,
They still got it, and they got the minor premiership, man.
yeah, so he's got nothing. Yeah. 6, Penrith will get eliminated in the prelims.
Oh,
First
wow.
one.
Nice.
7, Melbourne will go one better and win it in 25. Wrong. Tigers will have a much better season, but finish 9th. I think they got 10th or something, or 11th, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
almost. Titans for Wooden Spoon. No. Here's one. Ronald Volkman will play first grade, and the why did we let him go will be strong. Well, the first part was right. The second part was not correct.
No.
I had no coaches to be sacked. Wrong. Joey Manu will return to the Roosters by round 10. Wrong. Kevy Walters will become everyone's least favorite commentator and make everyone come to the scary realization that he was a better coach. Surely that's correct.
Oh, man,
Yes.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm happy to give you that one.
All right,
Yep.
there's 2. Big Mal's jacket button will finally pop in the Fox studios. I don't have any evidence of that, so I probably can't get that one. 15, New South Wales will win Origin and will begin a dynasty. Thankfully, that was incorrect. 16, Ezra Mann will be treated like a hero when he returns. Well, he got a lot of boos, so I can't really... He was treated like a hero from the Broncos fans, but yeah.
Yeah.
Incorrect. 17, Broncos to make the grand final but lose to the Storm. No. The Sharks will look $1 million for the first 2/3 of the season before losing their teeth. I think they just did what they always do, didn't they? Just sort of hum along. And yeah, so no, I won't claim that one. Blocker Roach will call 75% of the Warriors games and still refer to us as a monster forward pack that likes to throw the ball around. Surely that's correct.
It has to be.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's 3. There will be a lot of no-shows at Vegas after people realize the cost of flights and accommodation. I'm going to have to say I got that wrong because people went to Vegas in droves, so I was wrong there. Here's another one. Thomas Hazelton will mat-eye us and stay at the Sharks. That was 100% correct because he legit toured the facilities as well.
He did.
Yes.
He did.
So, yeah, what's that, 4? We will re-sign Chance, Tamate, Bunty, and Ale all on 1-year deals.
No.
Half
You
right
should
there.
have stopped it. Yeah.
Oh,
You went too
yeah.
far.
We will be widely criticised for letting AFB go when he inevitably carves up. Well, not really, because we got the better of him when we played him, didn't we? So there wasn't too much of that, was there? The AFB leaving. Despite ridiculing it, I will buy the Pacifica jersey and we will have a famous win in it. Yes and yes. And then finally, Tamale Martin and Metcalf halves pairing to start, but Tamale Martin will be out of the team by the season's end. No, it is incorrect. I think I got 4.
Well, I'm going to go next because I got 6, and we know that Brad's got 8, and he's trying to get 10. So
I'm going to try to get 9.
Okay. My ones were Wayne Bennett to get the best out of Latrell Mitchell, and he becomes season 2025's highest point scorer. Wrong. Alex Johnston surpasses Ken Irvine's record to become the leading NRL all-time try scorer. Didn't happen. Here's one. Sam Healy becomes the next son of a former NRL player to make his NRL debut. That's a tick. Demetric Vaimonga to become a Warriors' first choice starting forward before the end of the season. Didn't happen. Here's one for Brad. Clint Gutherson and Damien Cook's experience with Val Holmes' input will elevate the Dragons to a top 8 side. Wrong. The Roosters to miss the top 8 for the first time since 2016. That was wrong. The Tigers will finally crawl out of the cellar and avoid the wooden spoon. However, they will miss the finals for the 15th year in a row. That's correct. Laurie Daly will revert back to New South Wales' signature backline selecting with 3 regular fullbacks, Edwards, Mitchell and Trebojevic, all selected in the Origin team. That didn't happen. Kalen Ponga will decline his Origin selection and declare he wants to represent the Kiwis. That didn't happen. Warriors NRLW recruit Michaela Brake will be the NRLW's highest try scorer. Nope. Roosters will go back-to-back in the 2025 NRLW. Nope. This one's a definite. Millie Boyle will go another season not knowing who the fuck Brad Inger is. That's a big tick. That one. Adam O'Brien will become the first NRL coach sacked in season 2025. That's wrong because it was after the season, wasn't it?
He saw out the season, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I think we talked about it on our show. We gave it to Des, didn't we? Des was officially the first.
That's right, he was too. Oh, yeah, he was.
And then it was like a
forgot
week
about
later they said, you're gone, Adam O'Brien. But
Yep.
yeah, they let him finish the year.
Peter V'landys will announce Origin selection for 2026 will be open to all players. Didn't happen.
Good.
Joey Manu will get bored of Japanese rugby and return to the Roosters. That didn't happen. Kevin Walters will adequately replace Corey Parker as a resident gibberer on Fox and lose all credibility with his useless input and pathetic dad jokes. I
Correct.
give myself a tick for that.
Yes.
The Dolphins and Broncos will be the only Queensland teams who qualify for the final series. No, Dolphins, fuck me. Adam Reynolds will miss more games than he plays due to injury and will announce his retirement at the back end of the season. Didn't happen. Here's a good one. Latrell Mitchell will win the Dally M, 2025 Dally M. No. An American sports star will be photographed with NRL players in the lead up to Vegas round 1 and have a clueless look on their face with zero idea who they are with. That was a tick because Aaron Woods got photographed with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and he had no idea who he was.
Yeah.
Parramatta will get the wooden spoon. Warriors pathways continue to impress and improve with Matt's Ball and Flegg all making the finals. That didn't happen. Stefano to improve under Craig Bellamy and make his Origin debut. That did. And improved Tigers will result in Appy Coruscant regaining his NRL Origin jersey over Reece Robson. Didn't happen. And my last one and my biggest one, which was I had my fingers crossed all year, Sean Johnson will come out of retirement mid-season to help the Warriors overcome an injury toll and lack of experience in the halves. Didn't happen. So I had a 6. All right, Brad, tell us how it's done, mate.
Yeah. I don't like being gloating that I win with 8 when it's 8 out of 25. You know,
That's all right.
It's still not great. Okay,
We'll
number
still
one.
dispute them.
We'll start with the wrong. So number 1, I had the Storm will end the Panthers' reign, winning the 25 grand final. So I got that wrong. Number 2, Panthers fail to reach the grand final. So I got that right.
Yep.
3, I had Broncos return to the top 4 under Madge's leadership. So I got that right. Now I got no first grade coach to be sacked. Got that wrong. Wayne Bennett will lead the Rabbits to the finals. Got that wrong. Alex Johnson will break the try scoring record. Got that wrong. Will Warbrick to lead the NRL in try scoring. Got that really wrong. Roosters to miss the top 8. Got that wrong. Tigers avoiding the wooden spoon. Got that right.
Yep.
Dragons fulfill my wish and get the wooden spoon. Got that wrong. Spoilers for 2026 predictions.
27, 28, 29, 30.
The NRL will announce plans to introduce a mid-season transfer window. That was wrong. Jerome Hughes goes back-to-back Dally M. Got that wrong. Ryan Pappenhausen will make it through 2025 without any major injury layoffs. I've given that right. He played 21, so I think that counts. Despite the Warriors returning to the NRLW, Millie Boyle will continue to be the most spoken about NRL player on any show I feature on. I got that wrong because of Matt Keno-Gray. Daly Cherry Evans to announce that 2025 will be his last year. It was close.
At Manly?
I thought it was happening. No, I didn't say it Manly, just in total. Then it was the theme, I guess, last year. Joseph Manu will return to the Roosters. Got that wrong. Craig Bellamy will extend again and coach the Storm in 26. Got that right. Yep. Scratched it off my 26 predictions because they just announced he extended again. It was going to be my prediction. I was like, this one was the one we were going to discuss. Play the ball crackdown to disappear by midway point of the season. I was giving that because it did, but it did come back at the end. So
yeah, but it did. I'll give you that.
All right. Now, this one was very lofty. Warriors to win the NRLW. I got that wrong. Didn't even make finals. Sam Healy to impress and solidify himself in the Warriors 17. So I got that wrong. I think he impressed, but he was never in the 17 regularly. Jet Cleary to earn a top 30 contract before the end of the season. Got that wrong. Dimitri Varmunga will cement a spot in the Warriors prop rotation. I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Definitely.
Yep.
Leka Halasima will win the Warriors Rookie of the Year award. Got that right. Thank God I didn't say Dally M because we would argue about that one too. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck to win Dally M Winger of the Year. Got that wrong. And Queensland will win State of Origin Series. Got that right. So that's 9.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
I should just retire from this, I think. Back to back.
Are you back to back, are you?
Yeah. But I got like 14 or something last year. It was ridiculous.
Jeez.
I thought I did well with 10 last year. That's all right. I'm going to get 19 out of 20 this year when we go through them. My number one, my first pick will be the one that doesn't win it for me. All right. 20 predictions for 2026. Take it away, Rich. Let us know what you've got.
I'm not as confident as you. That's put it that way. There's no 19 out of 20 here. Number 1, Panthers, Broncos, Sharks, Dogs. That's my top 4.
Yep.
I got the Wars finishing 7th.
Yeah, nice.
It's up from 10th last year. So I'm feeling more optimistic this year. Aaron Clark claims the Simon Mannering medal he should have got last year.
Yes.
Queensland win State of Origin, hurts to say. Walsh is going to continue riding the train and pick up Man of the Series in that series. Harry Grant, Dally M. Warriors New South Wales Cup go back-to-back. In New South Wales Cup and the State Championship.
Oh, yes. Love it.
Wahines to play finals footy.
Yep.
Gal Broughton, Player of the Year for the Warriors.
Yep.
Roosters win NRLW. I must say that every year. Alex Johnston, this is a bit of a layup to break the try-scoring record and get the Ken Irvine medal. Oh, surely we've all got that one this time around because that's a gimme.
I've had that for 3 years.
Yeah. But this year it's going to happen.
You watch him do his ACL and wear him on.
Yeah.
Brad.
He's not a warrior, mate. I don't care.
And then Daniel Tupou will take it out the following season or something.
Yeah. Here's a buzzkill. Number 12 Panthers to win 5th championship in 6 years. Just got that feeling. Kiwis to win Rugby League World Cup. Casey McLean, leading try scorer at Rugby League World Cup. Joey Tapine, Golden Boot. 12, 13, 14. 13, 14, 15. 16, Warriors beat the Dolphins on Anzac Day in Wellington, and Brad will still be allowed to visit. That's a good one. 17, Brad finally gets his wish. Dragons finish last. No halves. I don't know. I really struggled to pick a wooden spoon this year. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, it was hard.
No, it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay.
Dragons all day.
18, Storm secure Zach Lomax. Somehow they'll make it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
19, Millie Elliott's name mention counter for 2026 will be north of 100. I'll be keeping a tally. 20, I think Leka Halasima will be our leading try scorer this year for us. I struggle to think of, I don't know. Depends what happens on that right wing there. But I think it's going to be out of the box one like that. He just knows his way over.
Nice.
That's 20.
Well, all right, well, I like those. I don't think I've actually got much Warriors stuff in my 20. I kind of steered away from Warriors. Didn't want to put the mocker on them. What do you got, Rob?
All right. Number 1, Webby to name Chance and Tanner Boyd for round 1. Number 2, Tane will depart the club mid-season due to lack of opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
I just have that feeling. Warriors have a slow start, but to sneak into the 8. Anthony Seibold, first coach sacked.
Ooh.
Number 5, Brisbane Roosters grand final.
Mhm.
Number 6, Knights to be big improvers, but finish just outside the 8. 7, Queensland to win Origin 2-1 and Daly sacked as Blues coach. Number 8, Souths back in the top 4. Number 9, this will be the lowest rating Vegas ever.
Yeah.
Number 10, Zach Lomax will be allowed just to be back in the NRL, but they will make an example of a lesser player that tries to do the same thing. So the Landys will not be so forgiving on some other schmo that tries to do it. Number 11, Kelly Holiday will play the NRL Grand Final. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Mhm.
You'd have to know who Abby Chatfield is, I think, to know who
I know of him.
Peking Duck.
Yeah.
Had arguably the most.
Is that a guy?
Yeah.
I was dancing. You were
Oh.
dancing too.
No.
You don't know that guy? Oh, you've got to
No.
go on.
He was all over the jockey ticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That explains why I don't know.
Duck. Oh, man, you guys are missing out on all this like really great TikTok content about him. Anyway, we'll see how I go with that one.
Okay.
All right, number 12, Walsh will get the Dally M. Number 13, Ricky Stewart will go back to blaming the refs because I think I said he had a season where he didn't, so he'll go back to that.
Yep.
14, Jai Lanane will make his first grade debut before Cleary in 2026. 15, Sam Healy will get sick of being on the 6-man bench every week, but not getting a run and look elsewhere. 16, the presence and pressure of Lofi Khan Pereira will see Dallin have one of his best ever seasons. Number 17, Dean Mariner to be leading try scorer. Number 18, Blocker Roach to call all our games and still refer to us as a monster pack that loves to throw the ball around. Number 19, Mick Ennis will finally realise that people have caught on to his infatuation with referee Peter Goff, and he will stop mentioning him, even though he does love a ruck penalty. And number 20, Raiders to miss the 8.
Oh, that's a big call.
I've got that too.
Yeah.
Not in here, but I think.
No, yeah.
They have a history of it. They years when they make the finals, the following year they miss out. There's some really weird sequence. Yeah.
I know a team like that too. What do you got?
Looking at my standoff predictions, I've got them at 7th when we do our top 8, Richie, in a couple of weeks. So I've still got faith.
All right. What's your 20 predictions, Brad?
All right. So the ones are actually correct. So number 1, I got the Broncos will go back to back and win the 26th premiership. Despite their fall in 25, the Panthers will return to the GF. Todd Payton will be the first coach sacked this season. Selwyn Cobbo will be leading try scorer. Jermaine Osako will complete the Dolphins double and be NRL top point scorer. Cooper Bai to win Dally M Rookie of the Year. Alex Johnson will break Ken Irvine's try scoring record. Dragons get the wooden spoon. Queensland to win the Origin series. James Tedesco to return to Origin for New South Wales. Mark Nawakanitawase will make his Origin debut. Dolphins will play finals. Sharks to miss the top 8. Reece Walsh to win the Dally M. The NRL will announce a second New Zealand team to join the NRL as their 20th side. Warriors NRLW to make the finals. Stacey Waka will be the Warriors' leading try scorer for the women, obviously. Marakino Gray will overtake Millie Elliott as my most talked about NRLW player. England will not make it out of pool play at the World Cup. And Kiwis to win the World Cup.
Nice.
And
You do have quite a few.
And Paul has given it to you blokes in the chat.
Yeah.
It's too early for the standoff to come back.
Another question for you, Brad, from Benny Bulldog, who also says, "Best of luck, but go the Dogs."
So what? Serious question. Despite Millie both married and having a child, do you still think that you have a chance?
So he's saying there's a chance.
I never thought I had a chance. She's far too young for me.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that's holding her back.
That's
Yeah.
all there is. Otherwise,
I feel like
Yeah.
I've been much
And that's
more.
all it is.
It's just
Yeah,
that.
you
It's
know-
just the age.
Yeah, Mattakino is younger.
Have we, yeah. Well,
What about
I think she's a fantastic player.
You had another girl crush last year too in Tyra Watere, didn't you? On the young winger.
He did too.
I did, yes. Yeah, no, they're all fantastic players.
Yeah.
When you start looking at the age thing, it gets a bit creepy.
Cheers,
not
cheers,
that it wasn't
Benny.
creepy to begin with. But,
thanks, Benny. Good luck in Vegas.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just a bit of
Hope you bought-
banter. A bit of
Hope you
banter.
bought some tickets for Vegas, mate. They'll need the support there. All right, my 20 for 2026. And as I said, 19 correct, the one wrong, and the one wrong is based on what Richie said earlier. My number one is Nathan Cleary to be the 2026 Dally M medalist. So I had Reece Walsh, but then I changed it because of what I've got about the Broncos later on. You'll see. I've got Warriors to make their first NRLW final series. I actually had them to win the grand final, but I kind of scaled it back and just said, let's just get to the finals first.
Yeah, I was tempted.
Todd Payton to be first coach sacked in 2026. Melbourne Storm to finish the regular season outside of the top four for only the second time in 12 seasons. Buoyed by the Hakeem Haas signing, South Sydney will return to finals footy. New Zealand with the double punch, Kiwis and Ferns to win their respective World Cups. Mark Nawanga-Nitawase to be the 2026 highest try scorer. Here's the layup. Alex Johnston to surpass Ken Irvine as all-time try-scoring person. I've got Kalis Fatialofa to make his NRL debut for the Warriors. Setu Tu to make his NRL debut at the Dragons. Latrell Mitchell to be the 2026 highest point scorer. West Tigers to again miss the finals for the 16th season in a row. Dragons to finish with a wooden spoon. Dragons finished with a wooden spoon. That's 13. 14, Dolphins to make the top 8 for the first time in their history. 15, Ryan Pappenhausen will make a return to the NRL mid-season. 16, Gail Broughton to win the NRLW Dally M medal. 17, Kalen Ponga to link with Dylan Brown so well in clubland that he pledges his allegiance to New Zealand for the World Cup. Player 18, player unrest at the Broncos season, fall out of premiership contention, and Hakeem Haas leaves the Broncos before the end of the season.
Ooh. Yeah.
19, New South Wales win both men's and women's State of Origin series. And 20, Millie Elliott will continue to have no idea who the fuck Brad Inger is.
Another layup.
Just to stop you for that one, I'm going to message you. I'm going to make it happen. Go, look, there's a little bit going on that you won't know who I am. So can you just please acknowledge me? Then
Get her for an interview on the Standoff, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
It'd be the most
Adam
awkward
anyway.
we ever do.
What about if you? Here's one. What we should do is we should talk to Big Georgie Rose and get you on No Limit Boxing to fight against Adam Elliott for Millie's love.
Yeah, I love that.
It wouldn't be the first time. I think I challenged Kane Evans to a fight on the Standoff at one point.
He'd fold you. He would fold
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
He's only little.
Yeah.
He's a little guy.
Old Origami, he can't punch though. Remember he threw
he
shots
can't
to Will Chambers and Will Chambers just laughed at him.
Yeah.
Oh, spaghetti wrists.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
biscuit wrist.
Origami Evans.
Oh, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? The whole Kane Evans tenure was embarrassing.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, those are the good old days. Oh man. Anything else to discuss, boys? I'll get your thoughts on a couple of things.
Yeah.
The Knights. What do they do with Fletcher Sharp? Okay, sorry. If you were the coach of the Knights, what would you do with Fletcher Sharp?
Man, that's tough. I think he's probably a better fullback than anything else, but he's got Kalen Ponga standing there.
Correct.
14.
Would you play? Would you still say? Would you have Sandon Smith at 7?
Yeah.
Dylan Brown at 6, Ponga at 1, and then Sharp can play
On the
in the
wing.
centres, but
Yeah.
but maybe Sharp can play like Herbie Farnworth does, where he switches sides, gets himself around the ball a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
He's a talent. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a talent. Oh, Rob's gone. Oh.
Yeah, he was so disgusted by that question.
Oh, there he is. He's back. Didn't you like the question, mate?
No, I was disgusted. What did I miss?
Nothing. Just Brad saying.
Just us talking about how you were disgusted with the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's playing fullback this week, isn't he, in the trial?
Yeah. But he won't be playing
I
there
see
for round
No.
one because they've already said Ponga will be.
Titans are smashing the Dolphins at the moment.
Are they? What's the score?
Yeah.
It's 10-0 with 18 to go. Oh, 18 gone, sorry.
Okay.
Elias and Fortueka both scoring in the first.
Oh, Elias is there. That's right. Forgot about him.
Oh, he'll be lighting up TikTok tonight.
Yeah.
See, they've all been coming out.
Embarrassing.
All the Titans players have been coming out saying how much they're enjoying the training and the direction that Josh Hannay is taking them. Big raps. So they could be another team.
Yeah.
I mean, every team could be another team that performs well, but except for the Dragons.
Yeah, no, Dragons shit.
Yeah. Awful.
They are awful.
You guys hear-
but
you
watch,
guys
they'll
hear the
find a
noise
way
in
to
the
scrap
background
out
here?
wins.
No, can't hear anything.
Oh, good. Okay. Baby's just crying.
Oh, Cody was having a meltdown in the background earlier. I hope that didn't come through.
Nah.
Bloody children,
Yeah, I
man. I
know.
tell you.
I've had my eldest daughter relocate back from Queensland, and I've got her and the little muckle living with us now. So it's bedtime. There you go. Can you hear it now?
Not really.
No.
Oh, good. All right. Rob, have we got any housekeeping we've got to take care of, mate?
Yeah, absolutely. Mate, guys, as always.
Oh, actually, before we do, want to ask the boys thoughts on the merch range this year.
Yeah,
That's all right.
All right.
I've got my eye on the old school jacket, the one that you got, Richie. I've got my eye on one of those. The sizes are slowly disappearing, but I got my eye on one of them because it just reminds me of the old starter jacket.
It does.
Yeah.
And going to the games every week, it gets a bit shitty weather, so it'd be good to have one of those. But yeah, I don't mind it. I don't like the light blue training shit they got at the moment.
I don't like any of the light blue. It's not our colours.
Yeah,
I like the style they've done, which is like that American style, like with the NBA and the NFL over there. I'm just not a fan of the lighter colours, the pastel colours. I'm a very dark person. With my colours, but in saying that, I didn't mind the jersey that they're going to run out this week. Although, as you said last week, Rob, it looks more like a soccer jersey with all the.
It's got a soccer
chevrons
feel to it, and the big
With
collar
all,
and everything. But I actually really liked that jersey. I love the blue green sort of combo there. So I ended up getting one. As I said last week, I said I wasn't going to get too much this year, and I've dead set got everything. It like I was over there in the official store, and I'm like, oh, it'd be rude not to get a couple of things while I'm here, and
I did the other year when we were there.
exactly, yeah.
I'm not going to buy anything and walk
I'm
over
just
600
browsing.
stuff.
and I like our
absolutely.
away jersey this year too.
Yeah, away jerseys.
Because I didn't vibe with our one last year.
No.
It just felt like a different jersey. But yeah, this one just being the reverse. Like in the old days. I liked it. But
yeah, me too. All right, Rob, housekeeping.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, actually, first things first, speaking of merchandise, if you want to grab some Ruin Hammer merchandise, make sure you jump onto our Red Bubble store. There we go. Repping it. Up the Wires. There's an Up the Wires shirt for every year. There's going to be a 2026 one out soon when I get some decent stuff to use in it. And then you got the Feka Paliacina shirt. We got Warriors Legends, past, present, current, future. We got everything there. Make sure you jump on there. Redbubble have specials on all the time, so you can usually get 20% off your order at least. And every dollar that does come back to us, it goes straight back into the show. So we thank you guys for supporting us. You guys ate a little bit too much over the festive season. Need to shed a few kgs. That's me every year. Don't worry, Michael Witt and Vital Man have got you covered. Make sure you check it out. He has a bunch of meal replacement shakes and all the men's supplements. And you use the code RU and Hammer, and you will get 20% off your order there. And as always, a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters. We can't do it without your generous support. And there's a lot of good things coming this year in Patreon. We're going to keep that updated. If you would like to become a Patreon supporter, make sure you follow the link there. And for as little as $3 a month, you can support us with what we do here in Ruin Hammer. So much appreciated for everyone that does support us. And make sure, as always, you jump on and like and subscribe and follow our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
boys.
Absolutely. Thanks. Yeah,
you want to plug the Standoff?
Yes.
Go on, Brad.
I guess we should. Yeah. So Standoff season shit. Are we season 7 now, Rich?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah. We haven't really decided on a return date. I think I was looking at 25th. I think was it 25th? 25th of Feb, which is like the Wednesday before Vegas. To do our predictions show and preview those games, and then review the Vegas games the week after, and then we're right back into it again at the beginning of March every Wednesday until the end of time, basically, with the World Cup going. So apologies to the missus, who I think just got home, but long time. We're going to get in trouble, I'm sure. But be looking forward to it. It'll be good to get back. Next, that's like 2 weeks away, I think, Rich. I'll give you your birthday off.
Thank you, man.
When's your birthday?
21st.
21st, yeah.
What's that? The Saturday?
Easter's.
Yeah, nice. Next Saturday. I'll have to remember. Send you a big birthday shout out. Boys, want to thank you very much for coming on. We love having you on every year, especially to do this prediction stuff. It just goes to show between the four of us, we absolutely know jack shit about rugby league, and we're willing to put our name to it. So that's awesome. We'll definitely get you guys on again during the course of the season. Love having you on. Just a reminder that they will be back on the 25th of March on New Zealand Sport Radio, or on your Ingers League Wrap page, isn't it, Brad?
Yeah, Ingers League Wrap
Facebook?
Up on Facebook. It'll pop up on there. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So make sure you tune into the boys on a Wednesday. We're here every Thursday at the moment. The shifted 6:30, 7:30 time bracket between Sydney and New South Wales. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we will be back next week where we can finally chat some Warriors footy with the trial on this weekend. Everyone stay safe. Go the Wars.
Thanks, guys. Up the Wars.
Up the Wars.